From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, set to get this one started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Colts first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Right back to Warren again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's Richardson. And he's in. Mo Alley Cox. Touchdown Colts. That his second TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right?
To throw right away, here's Milroe. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
43-yard line.
Viking 18. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Let's go.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Seattle.
60 yards. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
On second down, Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
On third down, Milroe. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18 Cardinals. Panther 11.
Throwing, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Down the field, he's got one. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 47 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 18, 5, 70.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. Boy, did he ever.
York now for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go! Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
On second down, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That is fielded at the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Now Milroe on first down. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Troy Morton. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this instead of 1, they get 2.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he is stopped. That's the 25. The drive will begin there. Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
They'll run. This is Tyler Goodson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in for the sack, and that's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great...
You got a punt, by the way. You read the rules?
This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Taken at about the 6. Oh, looked like he wasn't a scene for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
Ready! Jack, hurt! Let's go!
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Got it! Ready?
2nd and inches.
Hurt! Come on! Set! Bronco 80! Let go!
On the handoff, this is Walker. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go! Ready?
Now Milroe. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
Eagle! Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go check, go check.
Walker. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Seahawks 28, Colts 9. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Ready up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Get it.
First down,
70
Indianapolis.
Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
18, up Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Scuddy. Now Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Indianapolis.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to try to get in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here we go.
Second down throw for Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here at the break.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Corey Horton now to return it. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First down and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Two. Buffalo 18.
On first down, it's Milroe. He's going to air this one out. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Going for it all. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Seahawks. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker. Takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot, but that's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he can push his way forward and pick up the first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get back to the
Hey,
line of scrimmage.
you know you can't bring your guy up to the line like that, right?
This play, Mike, was clearly about
Hold hovering.
this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On the 6.
2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He'll air it out down the middle. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Warrior 70. Jeanette. 19 Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Here we go.
47-yard line.
Panthers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man who's looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
We'll try again here.
I'm still in this game. I forgot to join the chat, though.
Come on. Set. 60 in.
Now Richardson. On the move left. Taking off. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
This is
We on
a
twos?
great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one.
I don't get blocked.
Decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Richardson. Right side that is hauled in by Warren. And he gets out wide.
Oh, shit.
He'll go to
Hey, can
the
you hear me?
end zone.
No.
Tyler Warren. Touchdown. Indianapolis.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the
Can you hear me?
here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part
Can you guys hear me or no?
before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Can you hear me now? Alright. I joined. I'm almost done. It's almost fourth quarter.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
I don't get blocked.
On the return, here comes Horton. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, smash Bronco!
On the ground, it's Wagner to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack.
You get kicked almost every game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
If I had a guard, I wouldn't get cooked.
From the gun, it's Milrow.
No, I wouldn't.
That'll be taken down after
No, I'm fourth quarter. Almost done.
3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Mustang 19.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Warriors 17.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Milrow to throw. Get this complete to Horton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And play halted for a moment.
Why are you going to change your build again, Josh?
Seahawk player. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready?
Throwing again, it's Milrow. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Seahawks. First down.
Here we go. Set.
No, he got blocked.
To throw again is Milrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's
That's
out
fucking
first
hilarious.
down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after
Started
the
at
break.
fourth quarter now.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Check, Bobcat.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will score! Corey Horton, touchdown Seattle. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19, 40. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering a miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
Both
Seattle.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
I bet you he gets the next play.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Got his receiver on the incline. He's got it. He'll get about 4 here as he is.
That'd be a first.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now it's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run?
I don't get
Once he
blocked.
realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And the defense
What's the score?
can't come up with a stop there.
A
Gain of
lot.
7 and a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
He's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Colts first down.
I do. You using the stick or using the button?
First down with Taylor. And he was tough to
Yeah, no. Go back. Go to the other thing. The other thing is way better. No, like it's so much easier. You just gotta go down, up, down, up. It's easy. I didn't practice either. I practiced in the game. I did it one time in the game. That was it.
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Come on, come on.
Downs goes in motion. On play action, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And the
He got blocked again.
inside the 40-yard line.
Twice that game.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This
Well,
one
wait, 1 for 7.
and a first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now a shotgun. Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. To try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Dent. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly.
There's only 2 minutes left in this game, Josh.
They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion.
If you had 9 points, how many points does your guy have?
It's 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
Warrior 70.
Richardson to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field. I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack, It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
And he's going to have the first down.
Double tap circle.
Not officially ended, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
The 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vinyl. And the Colts are going to come up with a late turnover. But it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference.
Brock Bowers has 43 points there, huh?
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.
Brock Bowers had 42 points in
On
fantasy.
EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. So long from Seattle.